Attention struggling business owner. Don't lose your livelihood to national brands and online wholesalers. Did you know that American consumers now make more of their purchases online than in local brick and mortar stores just like yours? Did you know Amazon posted sales 7 times higher than Big Bad Walmart and is aggressively expanding plans to open local grocery and retail outlets as we speak? Did you know Amazon, Walmart, and online wholesalers are only a few of the threats thwarting your ability to succeed? Can I be brutally honest with you for a moment? I can almost guarantee you will not like what I have to say, but if you can suspend your defense mechanism and follow me for just a minute, it could very well be one of the most important things you ever hear. Yes, it will be a tough pill to swallow, but if no one tells you, it will probably cost you your business. It's that serious. Fortunately, unlike your friends who refuse to tell you, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to help your business succeed and avoid becoming a statistic. Hopefully along the way we will become friends, but first the difficult news. Are you sitting down? You probably should sit down for this. You know how you've been struggling to grow your business? How you've tried everything and it's just not working right? Well, it's not because you have bad luck, and it's not because you have a bad location. It's not because you aren't on Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram. It's because your marketing strategy stinks, or worse and more likely, you don't even have one. And if you ever want a chance in hell of turning your business around, competing with the big boys like Amazon, Walmart, and Target, and actually growing your business, you better smarten up and quick. Did I really just say your strategy stinks? Yes, I did, sorry. Granted, you might be part of the minority whose small business is growing and not worried at all about competing with the world's biggest companies. If that's the case, you may not be interested in doubling your business or even have the capacity to do so. The rest of you though, I'm personally calling you out because I'm tired of seeing otherwise good businesses and good people close their doors only to be replaced by national chains that are proven to hurt our local communities. I'm on your side, I promise. If you keep watching this video until the end, you'll discover 7 powerful tips you can put to use right now, today, without spending a single red cent. Take them, implement them, and reap the benefits. First, let me tell you a short story before we continue. Having grown up in a sprawling suburb, I instantly fell in love with the charming atmosphere of my college town's close-knit community. I quickly learned the value and joy of shopping local, getting to know the proud business owners and the many locals that supported them. While I was having the time of my life, there was one problem. Year after year, another local favorite or two would close shop. As a fledgling reporter, I would always run into the owners and hear their stories, and it almost always came down to the same reason. As the population of the town began to change, they began to get less customers. Less customers meant less money, and eventually, instead of changing with the times, they chose to call it quits. Over the years, too many of the old favorites, long-time independent businesses, staples of the community, went out of business, replaced with glossier national chains with bigger budgets. Soon after graduation, I decided to do something about what I saw as one of the biggest problems in America, if not my little town. The inability for the little guy to compete in an era of subsidized conglomeration, soaring commercial rental rates, and online retailers that compete on razor-thin margins. One day, not a month after launching my brand new marketing business, I had lunch with 2 prospective clients. Little did they know they were my first ever meetings, and suffice it to say, I didn't have much to show them, but I like to think that day changed all 3 of our lives. On that beautiful spring afternoon, 12 years ago now, I met with 2 local business owners for 2 separate lunches. Luckily, they both paid because I only had funds for my half of 1 meal. Either way, these everyday entrepreneurs were very much alike. Both were very well known and liked in the community. Both had well-established businesses, tops in their categories, and both wanted to own the county, not just the city. Recently, I caught up with both of these men for very different reasons. They were still very much alike. Both were joyful, still working hard, and enjoying any time they got to spend with their children. One of the men was working as an Uber driver. The other wanted to plan the next stage of his growth and expand into all neighboring counties. Now, I have nothing against Uber or anyone working as a driver, but I knew this guy and something was different, and to be perfectly honest, it breaks my heart to see an entrepreneur have to give up on their dream and make the jump back into working for someone else. So what made the difference? Have you ever wondered, as I used to, what makes this kind of difference in people's lives? What makes one succeed and another come up short? It isn't luck, persistence, intelligence, or even natural talent. And it's definitely not because you want success more than anyone else. We all know people who have underachieved despite these traits. The true difference lies in what you know and how you make use of that information. And that is why I'm writing this manifesto for you, the vulnerable mom and pop shops of America, to share with you the exact strategy and step-by-step directions for turning your business into a well-oiled machine. To motivate you and show you that change is not only possible, it's probable through simple mind shifts and quick, consistent victories. And to walk you by hand as we build or rebuild your strategy for success, brick by brick, until your business becomes big box and recession proof. And if I can do that, then I'll have done my part to help make America great again by strengthening our local communities one independent business at a time. In fact, my personal mission is to help 10,000 independent brick and mortar businesses double in size in the next 5 years, a goal I can only achieve with your help. And in exchange, I promise to help you get maximum results with minimum risk, effort, and expense. Together, we can take giant steps and make quantum leaps. But it won't be easy. The landscape is changing rapidly and the path to success is ahead of the curve. So let's see what we're working with. Despite the ominous warnings at the start of this video, there are actually several silver linings that hang our hope on. The first may even seem obvious and eternal. 85% of consumers still prefer to shop in a store. This should actually be viewed as a growth opportunity, as those who provide the best in-store experiences will earn their fair share of new business. More shocking is that 94% of all retail sales still occur offline. That doesn't mean you should ignore online by any means. 72% of consumers now check prices online first before making a purchase. This is another great growth opportunity that most local businesses are ignoring. Include descriptions and prices for all of your products and services on your website and you'll quickly find yourself at the head of that curve. Here's some even better news. Independent businesses are actually growing at 4.7%, a number largely fueled by local first and buy local grassroots movements. You should be writing this down because that number jumps to 7.4% in cities with independent business support initiatives, as opposed to just over 4% in locales without this homegrown local support. In fact, 40% of businesses in buy local communities report an increase in collaboration and mutual support among other local businesses. That's some of the most exciting news because it means independent businesses are more successful when they eliminate their competitive outlook and work together for the well-being of the community as a whole. We're better together. I believe this to be a critical factor in the future of America's success. Consumers even rate local businesses as being better in 6 out of 8 major categories. People are more than happy to pay more money for better quality work, personalized service, and even just to support their community. And they'll happily pay you more money, though you have to do your part too. 73% support local businesses, but 75% do most shopping at national chains. Things like localized special offers, loyalty programs, and a better website that maybe even accepts online payments will go a long way to turn that stat around. Independent businesses are growing at a healthy clip, unless they're just getting started. Lack of credit kills up to 33% of all new businesses early on as they fail to secure the necessary funding for sufficient scale, staffing, and cash flow. Foreshadow alert, better marketing would have helped. And though 543,000 new small businesses launch each and every month, a greater number close their doors. A full 50% throw in the towel within 5 years, 31% losing money or going bankrupt along the way. And these numbers are getting worse as 59% lose sleep at night worrying about soaring commercial rental space rates and paying the rent. A higher number, 61%, hamstrung by health insurance costs, enough so to think regulators should reinforce antitrust laws in the industry. Just giving cash-adverse customers a way to pay is causing concern, as swipe card fees routinely surpass 3%. Perhaps one reason why only 28% of independent businesses are doing any online selling. Expenses are bad and rising, but they aren't the ugliest part of the story, not by a long shot. Even more local business owners are expressing outrage at the competitive monopolies they feel they're facing on just about every front. 7 out of 10 are highly concerned about online retailers like Amazon, by far their biggest fear and challenge. If you share similar products as Amazon, you really better step it up, as they're looking to become the new Walmart, only worse. Even the internet's biggest behemoth knows consumers prefer to shop offline and are aggressively rolling out plans for local grocery and retail outlets. And the worst part, Amazon doesn't even pay taxes in 20 states and has been awarded over $450 million in government subsidies over the last 2 years. Basically, the government is paying them to make it harder for you to succeed. How is that fair? In a fixed game like that, it's plain to see that it's going to take all of us working together as one for our communities. It sort of makes you miss the good old days when the only community killer we had to worry about was Walmart. Now, only 38% of respondents reported any new gray hairs over the former public enemy number one's ability to harm their business. More people, 51%, are worried about online wholesalers than the likes of Walmart, Costco, and Target. Sounds bleak, but we still haven't gotten to the true threat, the one that lies dormant in the minds of everyday entrepreneurs all over America. Nearly 1/3 of the independent business owners surveyed said they couldn't afford to market their business well. What the F? Not only is that patently false, it sounds an awful lot like giving up. The truth is that marketing is the only way to compete with bigger competitors. Your duty as a business owner. Ever heard the saying, work on your business, not in it? Well, that's what it means. The greatest financial leverage on the planet. When you get your marketing right, you can print money. And easier and cheaper to do when you know what you're doing. If you want to succeed in 2017 and beyond, you must become a marketer. Period. American management consulting legend Peter Drucker is popularly quoted as saying, "Business has only two functions, marketing and innovation. There is no more elegant or honest definition for the point of a business. Basically, you are in the marketing business. Marketing helps you get and keep customers, while innovation helps you stay ahead of or leapfrog larger, slower competitors. Everything else is a cost. Combined, they are the basis of your marketing strategy, the absolute only tool for turning your business around, outcompeting the big box brands, and growing your business faster and easier than ever. And when you get it right, doubling your business in a short period of time is entirely possible, and for the dedicated, even probable. The key is using educational, customer-focused marketing that places your customers at the center of all decisions. It's not about spending a bunch of money on advertising. It's about getting to know your customer better. Think about it. I hate being sold and marketed to, except when I don't. As a marketing guy myself, I'm highly aware of all the marketing and advertising designed to get me to buy something. But every now and then, when a business really knows you well, they can delight and surprise you with something you never knew you wanted or needed. I received a free razor from Gillette on my 18th birthday, congratulating me to manhood. Creepy that they knew things about me, yes, but I still use Gillette products to this day. Target has turned this type of selling into a science, the main reason they've made such massive inroads in the retail industry of the last decade or so. Again, Target sort of takes it to a creepy level with how much they know about people, even admitting to camouflaging ads just as to not look so conspicuous. But as a local independent business, you have the advantage of actually getting to know your customers without being creepy. You know, the old-fashioned way, with an exchange of names and a handshake. You can be the local, less creepy version of Target and Gillette. Indeed, you must. There is a wave of backlash against Megacorp, and consumers are begging to be led into richer, more memorable experiences that they're more than happy to pay for over and over again. You can provide those experiences regardless of your industry. Just remember, success isn't just about marketing, it's about you taking appropriate and focused action towards specific goals. More than likely, the marketer you are right now is not capable of beating the big boys and doubling your revenue. So that's why I created the 2X Your Business Follow Along Business Optimization course, a simple paint-by-numbers system that puts all the necessary tasks for success in the proper order to eliminate wasted years of struggle and frustration and puts you on the fast track to the results you deserve. A tool unlike any other. You see, 2XYB is a unique tool, the only of its kind that walks existing independent business owners through your entire turnaround process. From mindset to reality, a Cliff's Notes for your success. chock full of simple recipes for you to follow, step by step at your own pace, easily for any skill level. Don't think your business can double revenues? Think again. Several paths are clearly laid out in Lesson 8 for you to do just that. Whatever you think bigger. You are your only obstacle to making it happen. We didn't get to the moon without a plan, and you can't grow, let alone double your business, without a plan. This is that plan. A plan that eliminates your learning curve and transforms your business in as little as 100 hours. So walk with me, hand in hand, as we build your unstoppable marketing strategy, brick by brick. Declaration of Independence. I haven't given up on local businesses, and you shouldn't either. We'll each need to play our part, and together, each individual's chances for success improve, as well as those for the entire group as a whole. Do you have the courage to turn the tables, level the playing field, and give it your all against an army of Goliaths? Give everything you've got into this for the next 90 days, and your industry and community will give you everything you want for the rest of your life. Marketing is the fuel for small business success, just as small business success is the fuel for America's success. Join the 2X Your Business follow-along course and become the best marketer you can be, strengthen your community, grow your business faster and easier than ever, and help make America great again. Do it right now. A year from now, you'll wish you took action and had started today. And your purchase is completely risk-free. Here's how it goes. Because I want to put this information in as many hands as humanly possible, I've kept the price to an absolute minimum. I took multiple courses while putting this course together, paying between $2,000 and $5,000 for each, and I can state without doubt or shame that this course is superior in nearly every way. When I say it's one of a kind, I mean it, because I've tested nearly every business launch and growth course available, filling in gaps they all missed, providing all the tools you need and nothing you don't, so you never have to go searching for answers ever again. And as time goes on, the course will be carefully updated to include any new information you need to know, freeing you up to work on your business instead of scouring the web for new hope. Once inside, you'll see how truly useful this course is and gain immediate insight into exactly how you can double your business. Expertly curated courses and lessons, a distillation of over 20,000 hours of intensive marketing research and implementation of powerful strategies from the world's best marketers, collated in the optimal order and painstaking detail, what I call the ore in the right order, marketing gem after marketing gem, professionally polished and presented in a way no other course could or has in the past. And it's all waiting for you on the other side, where I will greet you personally on the very next page to get you started in the right direction and set the foundation for your near future success. It's all yours for a literal fraction of the price of the big name courses out there that barely scratch the surface of what you'll learn when you become a member today. They say people take $2,000 courses more serious, and that buyers are more likely to complete a $2,000 course than say one that only costs $500. I personally think that's justification to pay for the slick video editing and massive advertising budgets that go into the glossy guru launches. A course that generates results is one to be taken seriously, regardless of the price. So what should a system that all but promises to double the size of your business cost? It has to be at least 4 figures, right? Anything less would be uncivilized. Unless you're a fan of democracy like myself. As a product of democracy, I feel duty-bound to empower as many everyday entrepreneurs as possible to share my unique gifts and knowledge with those who need and can gain from it most. People just like you. But before I reveal a price that will shock your socks off, let me first recap all the powerful ideas I've exposed throughout this video, just in the unlikely event you decide this golden ticket isn't for you. That way, I can rest easy knowing I did my best to help you out as much as you were willing to let me help you, and that you aren't leaving here today empty-handed. So did you catch the 7 secret tips I teased you with earlier? Each free to do? The first hidden tip was that your in-store experience is key to connecting with the 85% of consumers that prefer to shop in-store but expect a memory in return. How can you delight your customers and make them remember their time spent at your store? The second sort of companion tip was to put your product and service descriptions and prices online immediately. Putting it off is costing you customers as they are checking and comparing prices even while standing in your store. If you don't give them transparent prices to compare, you're not making it easy for them to have the confidence to do business with you. Look, you can't be afraid to scare people off with your prices. That's limiting thinking and isn't nice to do to your customers on the spot anyway. Okay, our third free tip was that buy local movements are a powerful way to increase your sales, as well as those of every other local business in your community. Promote the heck out of your affiliation to your specific local first organization, and always encourage and educate your customers to buy local. The fact that our communities are stronger when independent businesses work together instead of competing was the fourth free tip. When you realize you have access to substantially more resources than you ever thought possible, right now, your ability to grow and help others grow multiplies. Work together, not separate. The fifth tip was that local consumers are more than happy to pay more for your services as long as you meet them halfway and provide loyalty incentives, allow online payments, and maintain a better website that improves their online experience, especially on mobile phones. Upgrade your website now if you don't have these things in place. The next and maybe most important tip was that you must, at all costs, have a strategic marketing plan. If you don't know where you're going, you'll probably get there. A marketing strategy based on education and putting your customers first will immediately even the playing field in any industry. Implement a strategy, and even if you're on the brink of failure, you can turn things around rather quickly. Ignore this tip, and you'll probably fail. The seventh free tip is that you are your biggest obstacle to success. This is true of everyone, so please do not take offense, and that by taking appropriate and focused action, you can achieve any goal. When you join 2X Business, you'll get the inside scoop and actionable guides for these powerful tactics and many more, an A to Z order, a complete set of recipes for success. From creating the mindset to believe, achieve, and get stuff done quickly and efficiently to identifying and creating profitable new products for building out a back-end sales funnel for maximum profits. Your complete blueprint presented in a variety of multimedia formats for any learning style. So let me ask you, your business, and by extension your community and your country, are worth saving, right? What would you pay to completely turn your business around? Rekindle your joy for going to work each day and being the awesome boss that looks forward to payday so you can congratulate your team on a job well done. What's it worth to you to never worry about the Amazons and the Walmarts of the world, and instead confidently going about the business of growing your business one new delighted customer at a time? How valuable are days when you're in the flow, when everything you do seems to be productive, tasks building upon each other in a logical order you can see, filling your heart with a sense of pride and accomplishment. Let me see if I can make it easy on you with one last tip. I built the 2X Business course using SMART goals, the rocket fuel that makes dreams come true. You'll learn all about these magic genies in Lesson 5, but SMART stands for Specific. The goal should be well defined and clear to anyone with knowledge of the goal. Measurable. Know if your goal is attainable and what specifically needs to be achieved. Action-oriented. Clearly defines the strategy for accomplishing the goal in the stated period of time. Realistic. The goal should be one that your entire organization buys into and that you have suitable knowledge and resources and time. Time-based. A specific time frame for completing your goal successfully. You should have at least one SMART goal for your business. All other goals can be scrapped as they weren't specific enough to accomplish in the first place. And since you probably don't currently have a SMART goal for your business, I'm going to give one to you right now, absolutely free of charge. A last-ditch effort to get you to draw your price point in the sand and then jump over it the split second you think it's priced right. Okay, ready? Here's your new SMART goal. Specific. I will double the size of my business. Measurable. I will set benchmarks and measure my progress by increased revenue. Action-oriented. I will use an education-based, customer-focused marketing strategy to achieve my desired results. Realistic. I will optimize my mindset to believe that big change can occur with focused action. Time-based. I will achieve this goal within 12 months. Now in your head, multiply your current annual revenue by 2, and that's the potential value of this course. Now I cannot promise or guarantee you results like that, but I can promise that if you enroll in the course and work the lessons in order, you will begin to believe that you absolutely can double your business in the next 12 months. And when you believe that, that's exactly when it will come to fruition. Worst case scenario, how much would you pay to truly believe you could double your business in 12 months? I don't know about you, but that's the kind of belief that makes me jump out of bed each day. So how much is hope and the potential to double your business in the next 12 months worth? I think we left the building at $997, but if you order today, right now, you won't even pay a fraction of that amount. And like I said before, I hate being sold to, so I'm gonna do something completely revolutionary and make this offer so irresistible that there's literally no chance you'll leave this page before joining. I feel nervous and excited even writing it out because it's never been done to my knowledge, but it's for America and for our communities, and not least of all, for you, my fellow entrepreneur, the life preserver I know in my heart will rescue your business, put you back on your intended path, and safeguard your continued success. Well, here goes nothing. Take complete control of your life and your business, experience near unlimited growth both personally and professionally, and be a hero to your employees, your family, your community, and even yourself. Priced for the people and specifically for action takers. Yours today for a one-time payment of just $97 for 3 full months of access. If you're happy and you know it, continue on after 90 days for less than $0.25 a day. A mere $7 monthly fee reserves your access to the 2X Your Business course for another 30 days. A course which is continually updated, curated, and improved based on the feedback of members just like you. That means if there's a new shiny object out there that's worthy of inclusion, it will be included without you ever having to waste your increasingly valuable time looking into it. A course specifically designed to keep you focused, on task, and out of the back streets of the internet, searching for new solutions to old problems. For as long as you're enrolled, you'll never need to keep up with another marketing blog, tool, or tactic. Free up mind space and stretch out in your safe place of success, returning only when you want, completing lessons at your own pace. And the cherry on top, to make absolutely sure that you enroll in this masterclass today, it's all backed with a no questions asked 365-day money-back guarantee. That means at any time in the next 365 days, you may request a refund and you'll receive your entire original payment of $97 returned in full. That's just stupid, right? Stop wasting your time searching for ineffective or even downright harmful advice. All you need to know in chronological order is right here for you. And with zero risk. Do not let fear plague you with inactivity. You have nothing to lose and everything in the world to gain. Your business is your livelihood, and it's struggling. Any risk is better than doing nothing, wouldn't you agree? Think big, believe, and try your best. Change can and will come your way. All within 90 days of you clicking the Let's Grow button below. If you're not seeing the results you expect, drop out at any time and see your entire $97 payment back in your bank account within 48 hours. Keep everything you've worked on up to that point. A parting gift just for putting your faith in me today, right now. Don't let your business underperform one more day. Let's grow your business together, one easy to follow lesson at a time. And enjoy life as your business grows faster and easier than ever before. Oh yeah, about those 2 everyday entrepreneurs I told you about at the beginning of this letter. The Uber driver swears he's happy, but it still breaks my heart to see. The other runs one of my county's largest and most trusted businesses and has more than doubled revenue since becoming my very first client that day. So what made their lives and business different? The application of a strategic marketing plan. That makes all the difference between failure and life-changing success. And it can do the same for you or your money back. Click the button below and let's grow your business today.